Just inspecting the pigs, as you do. They're all alive, which is always a bonus. They've got food, so as it says down on the bottom, the health is 100%. They've got 1100 litres of food. They've got some slurry in there, and then they've got a bit more food than that because they've got corn and other bits and pieces. But we have more harvest work to do, which is always nice. More harvesty stuff to do. So we'll take the 135 Mega Beast. Just enjoy the sound for a minute. Nice weeds there. I quite like the way the weeds are set up. See that? In a kind of proper way that they would kind of... If you looked in a field that had been harvested after a couple of weeks, it would look all stripy like that. I just get excited about the silliest of things, and that's that, basically. I've got crop destruction on. It's okay. Put that there like that. Right. I need a combine. So this one will do. Our trusty class Lexium. I really, really like this combine. I really do. It's the one that I used on Attingham instead of using a case, which, you know, I'd obviously prefer to use a case, as you would have guessed by now. That was my phone. How rude. Let me turn that rubbish off, and we will commence with a bit of harvest. If I sound a bit slow and sleepy, that's because I'm a bit slow and sleepy. I can't help it. It's just the way life is. We all get dealt bad cards every now and then, and I have just had an absolute week of absolute rubbish, and it is now Monday again after an absolute week of absolute rubbish, and it starts with absolute rubbish. It's, you know, you'd like to think that sometimes you'd catch a break every now and then, but apparently we're not allowed to. It's against the law. So this won't take very long. Unfortunately, we do need some feed for the chickens, and I begrudge buying feed when we're going to have a load of wheat here which we can give to them, which will make them very happy, because I don't think they've been fed for like 6 days or something like that. Who knows? I don't know. We've got a load of eggs around there, which I'm still trying to work out how I'm going to move them. I'm going to have to do it by hand, I think, with the powers of F11, because they're in such an awkward place. There isn't really any choice but to do that. And of course the silage is ready to be sold, but there's no need to get in a rush for that, because it doesn't need to be sold right away, but it is ready. So we've got our silage bales ready to go. We've got this field coming off. Then we've got another 3 fields that are going to want to come off. What have we actually hit? Actually hit nothing. How's that even possible? Invisible collisions. Dodgy modding? Who knows? I can confess that during a modding session of a map, I appear to have stumbled upon an invisible wall. I can't work out how to get rid of it, because it's not there in Giant's editor, and it's not placeable. I'm not entirely sure what I'm missing. I'm obviously missing something somewhere along the lines, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, I think we've had enough waffling from CEEBUR. Let's have some waffling from some music. Oh, that's too tight. That's too tight. That was no good at all, was it? So I put the combine there because I thought I was gonna bring the loader in with the bucket and take out, but I thought, nah, we'll take all this back, we'll tip it in here for now. We're not gonna sell it right now. We're gonna store up some stuff. Keep ourselves going until it's time to sell up and go to Dusty Dave's map. So that's my plan. We'll go to Dusty Dave after this one. Oh, don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it. That was lucky. It's paying attention this time. That's unusual for CEEBUR. Right, drop that off there. We'll get the baler which I chucked in there, and we'll bale our field. And probably what I will do is jump cut this, so I might go around, do the headland, or do a couple of stripes and then jump cut, and then we'll get stuck into feeding the animals, just checking a few things out, maybe sell a trailer load of silage perhaps, just to try and mix things up just a little bit, so that we're not quite as repetitive as we can be. We don't want to be repetitive, do we? Yeah, but do headlands first, because it's fun. I actually saw one of these massies today. After I'd done the school run, I dropped the kids off, went up to my workshop, and there was one coming down the lane from the direction in which I have to go to get to my workshop. Obviously, it was coming towards me. Had a lovely Stewart corn cart on the back. I don't know what he was doing, because it was all clean, so yeah, I don't know what the deal was, but oh, did it ever look gorgeous. Gorgeous combination. Those Stewart trailers, I was always a Warwick man. I was always well into the Warwicks. When the Warwicks first hit the scene, and I saw the first ones, the local farm where I was growing up, used to run Warwicks, and I was well into them. They were, well, I think it was because they were so massive at the time. They were like the first super massive big ones, you know. Prior to that, they'd been running the, I think it was the 8-ton, or it might have been the 6-ton Salop trailers, which are just so nostalgic. It's unbelievable, isn't it? As a 40-something person, human, you know, Salops, they all escape me now. AW, all of those old ones. You know the ones I mean. If you're 40-something, you know the ones I'm talking about. They're the ones that you grew up watching as a kid, going, "Oh, I wish I was tugging them." Then you get to, and you think, "Oh, I wish I wasn't doing this." No, that's not true. It is great fun. Anyway, we'll jump cut this, and then we'll hop on to feeding some Hannah mules. Don't drop it there. That was lucky. And then we'll do a silage run, I think. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Well, it didn't take too long to get that done, actually. Nice bit of pace with the old Massey and Cavernland. It is the Cavernland, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh, well. Dodgy driving. Dodgy driving. Is that full load? It is. Could you? Can you? Oh, look, it picked up 3 litres worth. Rude. I thought that was an empty rig then. Clearly not. Right, let's get this back. Shall we bring the team back? Actually, the team can probably stay there, because the next port of call is going to be our other fields. So let's plunk this lot here. We'll go grab the Manny 3. Manny 4? Manny 2. That's it. Manny 2. Who knows someone that calls it a Manny 2? Not me, actually. It's a Manitou. A bit like a manatee. Not so fishy. What? Fill me up, buttercup. Yes, just fill the bucket up. We're going to give this to the chicks. The chicks, the ducks, the geese, the guinea fowl. I don't know what else we've got in there. What have we actually got in there? I've not looked properly. I think it's just ducks and chickens in it, with little ones. I don't know. Where's the trigger? The trigger is here, I think. Got to be careful. I've had some of these where the trigger is not where you think it is and it just tips on the floor. And you end up in a whole world of poop because you can't get it back up again. You also got to be careful because sometimes they overfill and then the same thing happens. Although I have to say FS22, I don't know whether it's Giants themselves that have upped the game with the trigger being more compatible, or if it's the modders that have spent a bit more time on making them be a bit more sensible. I don't know. Hey up, Run over the dog's bowl. He ain't going to be happy. Don't feed him anyway, so it's alright. He must live off of rats and chicken eggs, duck eggs, eggs. I tell you what, whilst we're at it, we'll chuck some... Oh no, we're going to sell the corn, aren't we, and buy some proper pig feed, because it'll be better for them. We'll do that in the next episode. We won't do that today. They've got plenty of food as it is. Rightio. Nice. So that's that done. Shall we check them on the old flim flam? So let's look at the pigs. The pigs, they've got enough. They've got base food. And they've got protein. So they're going to be good for a bit. 11,399. Haven't really eaten anything since we last looked at them. 2,395 will do for a minute. Health is right down rock bottom. That's because I've not been feeding them. So, you know, to be expected. So we've got Big McCormick sat in here. Now is that bale silage? It is. Good. So we'll get one full load. Let's hope this is on pickup. It's not on pickup. What's going on? Is it just not close enough? No, it's being a pain in the butt. Reset. Yes, I just did that like 60 times. Thank you. Right, this should be a rather nice windfall of moolah. I wish the baler bloke had actually got them to place in a decent enough way. To drive all over the field. Oh! I wasn't looking at that, I was looking at the bales. Skilled driving. Skilled driving at its highest level, that was. Blimey, we're gonna get... I tell you what, let's go to the furthest field, or else we're gonna be coming in here. Oh, come on, CEEBUR, what's the dealio today? Eh? Oh, you're gonna pick those up, aren't you? Oh yeah, didn't really want to. Wanted to get them out of this field. Which apparently, look, I say apparently, looks like it's got the most bales in it out of them all. Need a little bumper off the Massey on the front for this. Push our bales around. It's not the most convenient of weights, I have to say, on that Massey, but it's different. It's the Fent that did that to me on New Park. It's not the same one, I don't think, but I got the one on the Fent, the bumper style weight on the Fent. And I liked it. Just because it makes it look fat, wide and squat. And I thought, oh, they're good on the front of the Massey. I don't actually think it does. Maybe we'll try it on the front of the McCormick. We'll swap them round. Right, let's get to the sell point. See how much moolah we can make. I challenge you all to do a video, tag me in it, of sideways driving. I want to see how good you are. What should the minimum speed should be? 10 miles an hour. It's not the easiest thing to do, I can assure you. If you've never tried doing it, give it a go. When you're learning to make videos, and you kind of, how did we do this? We dropped it off, didn't we? There we go. And because it does it all in weird amounts, I can't remember what we had again. We have 120 something or 140 something. I don't know. Perhaps we'll go and get the other load in a time lapse. Got a bit busy round here, isn't it? What time is it? Oh, I kept it on 1. It's only 8:56. CEEBUR. We've got so much done in 56 minutes. It's amazing. Blimey, is that as long as I've been recording for? No, can't be. We'll speed it up to 10 for a minute. Right, well, now that I've shown off that I can drive backwards, we'll get this lot sold. That's why the pigs didn't eat any food. It's just dawned on me because of that time thing. Standard. Drop it down, drop it off. I have no idea how much money we're making from these loads. Nope. So we got 268,649. Go on, John Deere. Nobody wants to see a John Deere. Everybody wants to see red. Massey's. Case. McCormick. Yes. Not Zeta. Blah. Not Ursus. Yeah. What's the other one? MTZ or MTZ, depending on what part of the world you come from. Or is it German? Set. It's set. I think Z is set. I do know my German alphabet. I'm not going to show off to you lot though. You don't deserve it. The dog is in the field. We're gonna have to... Grow up! We're going past it. That's not what we want. Should we go and feed the dog? Just because we really haven't paid any attention to him whatsoever. How do we do it? Is it still... Alright, it is. Oh, he's called Sparky. The dog is called Sparky. There's only one person watching these videos that will know what that means. There he is. Where'd you go? Come and eat your food, you melt. Where are you? Can you whistle for it? Nope. There he is. Hooray. Look, I'm going to pick your ball up. You ready? Ghost dog. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. May the weather be with you.